Kim is taking over the Christmas party. Kourtney has FOMO severely, and North has an old new pet. You are watching the Keeping Up with the Kardashians after show.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
On the next episode, I feel like the theme song. On the next episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I can see that. What's going on, everybody? You are watching and listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network's after show for Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I am one of your hosts here, Howard III. Sitting next to me is Rachel Robillard.
Hey,
She's
y'all.
back.
I'm here.
We're happy.
Yes. I tore my ACL, y'all, and so I've been recovering with that. So, if you're going through an injury, just know that you're not alone and that it's a lot. It's really crazy physically and mentally, so it's not fun.
Oh, we're happy that you're back.
Yes, and on the end over there is Nakia.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? Happy Sunday. I have new hair today, so I'm excited.
I know, it's beautiful. It's Britney Spears vibes.
Yes.
Toxic.
So, if you guys are listening to us on iTunes, please head over to our YouTube page to see Nakia's hair.
Yeah. Or her Instagram.
Yes.
She has a great Instagram.
Oh, thank you so much.
At Kiki Boom Boom.
Thanks, Boo. You guys all have great Instagrams. I stalk all of them.
We are. We're really fun. We're a fun panel.
We're a fun panel. We're a good time. We're a good time. Speaking of a good time, it was a good time tonight on tonight's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. There was a lot going on here. Episode 9, season 16. Wow. Christmas chaos. Before we get into tonight's episode, what are you guys' overall thoughts about tonight? I mean, we saw Kim take over the party. We saw, Kourtney fear of missing out because she wants to go on these trips with her kids and kids and Sofia and Scott. I mean, it was
Sophia's
a lot.
part of the kids.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah, and we also learned how to properly spell hamster.
Oh,
They
yeah.
thought it was called
Hamster.
With the P,
With
but
the
it's
P.
not.
No.
Like, no.
Hamster.
Almost 40. I thought they would have had that by now, but it's okay. Hamster. Thank you, ladies. No, I thought it was a really good episode. It was a lot of fun. Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I think fans are always intrigued to see what goes behind their lavish parties, the Christmas card, because there's always a beef with this damn Christmas card.
Yes.
So I thought it was cool, and Kim was a lot of fun. Everybody was fun. I don't know. It's because I know there's going to be a lot more drama coming up. So I think this was a nice, fun, holiday episode. And I got sad when Chris was crying.
I know. It's emotional.
So it was a good episode, though.
Oh, it really was. I mean, let's dive into it here a little bit. So let's start off with this whole Kourtney, Scott, Sofia vacationing together. Ever since Bali, Kourtney and Scott are trying to work it out with the kids. Do more trips, be more cool, relax around everybody. So Scott booked a trip for Mason's birthday party for them to go to Mexico. Well, Scott forgot to put in there that Sofia would be there. So here they are posting a pic on the gram, and Chris is like, what's going on? Why is it the three of y'all on vacation? Like, who does that? Which, low-key, I do agree with Chris. I mean, I just find it weird. It's okay to know everybody's, like, family, the kids, like, kind of be blended but not blended. But as far as trips like this, like, leave your ex at home.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Sofia really feels.
Yes.
Like, what is her perspective on this? Like, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with my boyfriend's ex and baby mama to come join us on a trip. So it's just kind of as Chris said, whose trip was it? Was it you and Scott, or was it Scott and her and the kids? Like, or was it y'all two girls and Scott just came? So it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like, my personality, I'm the type that's like, I wouldn't mind it, but we would have to be at a certain place in our relationship. I personally think that Scott and Kourtney still love each other and have love for each other. Because I've also been there too, and sometimes it's like, even though you moved on from this person, but sometimes when you get together and you're having a good time, old memories come back. So I completely agree with Chris, where she's like, someone's going to get hurt, and she's going to be like, I think I love this guy.
Exactly.
But on one end, I also get it too, because I have that same personality, like, yo, let's just kick it, we're here with the kids. But I wonder, like, if Scott was like, I'm taking Sofia and the kids, and she was like, wait, no.
Yeah.
Because moms
said she had a fear of missing out.
Yeah, young girl, 19, well, what was she, 20, around your kids. you're introducing someone else, and like I don't know if you're sitting at home like I don't know if I want this. I'd rather be there. So I kind of felt like she placed herself. I don't know. It's awkward.
I kind of feel like that too because even when Kourtney was with her boo, her younger boo, we didn't really see Kourtney, Scott, and the younger boo on trips.
It's not like Scott was there too.
Right.
You would never see that.
But now with Scott, we're seeing Kourtney, Scott, and Sofia. So how is this a double standard? You know what I mean?
Kourtney's now single, and so she's able to insert herself in.
But when Scott was single, he couldn't come on these trips.
Yes.
Exactly. And like Sofia posted, Scott's birthday picture, but she posted Kourtney in the pictures. Yeah. So, and then, Sofia does come from a family, like if anyone, I'm here for the historical facts. If anyone knows who Sofia Richie is, her father was Lionel Richie. And Lionel Richie used to be married to Brenda Richie, who's Nicole's mom. Lionel did cheat on Brenda and kind of stepped out and ended up with Sofia's mom. And they had to kind of do this blended family. So, Sofia kind of comes from that blended family. So maybe she's like, look, I'm going to do the grown-up thing. This woman's going to be in your life forever. So let's just all be together.
I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I'm just, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want to go on a vacation with an Eskimo sister of mine. Like, that's just, like, so awkward.
Right.
Maybe they have their own parties.
Huh. Well.
But once alcohol is involved, it's like, whatever.
Just saying. Hey.
I don't know. But speaking of a party, it's always a party here at AfterBuzz TV, doing these shows for you guys. We love you all so much. And we have Nakia here to tell you how much we love you.
Yes, we are so appreciative and appreciate you guys for checking out Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Our numbers are crazy, and we could not do it without you. But we need a really, really big favor. If you guys can head on over to YouTube, if you guys can give us a thumbs up and please subscribe. We have other great channels and other great reality shows. Got like Real Housewives, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Jersey Shore, and all that fun stuff, and other great categories. And if you guys are listening to us on SoundCloud and iTunes and now Spotify, you guys can give us 5 stars and please leave your comments. We love them.
Yes.
We read them. We appreciate them. And let us know how you feel about Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Thank you guys again for helping us be the ESPN of TV Talk.
Thank you.
Yes.
I love you guys. So let's move on to North and this old but new pet. So North has her hamster, as we all know. Khlo got it for her. But the hamster ended up dying just right there in the kitchen. And we see that Kim's assistant, who's new, Michael.
I know.
Yes.
Wow. I wonder how long he's been with her.
They go through assistants, what I hear,
I believe
pretty
that.
Steph,
fast.
her assistant is living her best life.
Yeah,
She sure is.
She quit and she is now living her dream, and so she's no longer Kim's assistant anymore.
True.
Right.
System glowed up.
Yeah.
So Michael's in the picture. Hi,
Well, hey, Michael. Got a chance, come on to the studio.
Okay.
Speak to us if you're not on that gag order. But hopefully he didn't sign no contract, but Chris had him do it. So here we are with this old new hamster. The hamster died, and now they have to get a new hamster, so North won't notice that this hamster is pretty much dead. North thinks the hamster is asleep, but really, kick the can. So here we are, Khlo and Kim going to PetSmart's, which I was
Petco.
Petco.
They did both. They did PetSmart and Petco.
Did they do
Oh,
both?
really?
They did both.
Wow, but here they are running around town trying to find what was a blackfish or black.
It was
Blacktail.
a blacktail fancy.
Blackfish?
I never knew this
I'm
was called
hungry.
a fancy bear blacktail hamster. I just thought hamsters were just hamsters.
Okay.
I didn't know you could order a fancy bear.
Who would have known? But
Not me.
they.
Just holding it. Ugh.
But here they are. They finally found one after going to all these different stores. And I was kind of just like, you know what? Leave the hamster alone. Kim already said she doesn't have time to take care of any pets. As we can see, I don't know. Khlo said the hamster's lifespan is supposed to be 3 years. It had only been a few months.
Right?
Were they feeding that hamster? I feel like Kim left it up to North, and North is 6. And she probably was like feeding it candy, and the damn hamster probably was like, I'm hungry.
Exactly. Nobody's feeding the hamster.
Kim's like, we got one dog, and that's Sushi, and that's all I can do.
Sushi.
It's Sushi and these 4 kids. I'm not thinking about Blacktail.
Exactly. I mean, come on. Here you are. Now you have to run and get another whole hamster. What happens to the next hamster? Hopefully this one will last.
I know. Would y'all do that in your situation? Like, if you were the parent, would you lie and say, "Oh, okay, it was just sleeping"?
I would keep it real and then ask if they want a new one.
Yeah.
Only because
right?
I feel like when you do that, you kind of cheapen it for kids, and you do this whole. That's why I love Kourtney's
Circle of
kids.
life.
Because like her kids know, and Penelope's like dead, like died. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like with kids, it's
He's
okay
smart.
to. Yeah, it's okay to be like, hey, we're gonna have a burial service. Just to kind of
Exactly.
teach them the circle of of life and then be like, let's go get you another one.
Yes.
You know, but I thought it was cute that she thought the hamster was sleeping. But Kim did say, she's like, look, if this one died, we just have to keep it real and tell her like what it is.
Yeah.
But I think I would be the opposite. I would tell my kids in a pure, sweet way and then be like, let's get you something else or another hamster if you want it.
Mm-hmm.
Just so they know.
would
And then
do
show
the
them
same.
Lion King. The circle of life.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have hamsters or anything like that growing up?
I had a
Not in my
fish.
home, but in school we had hamsters. And I remember this random story. My teacher was like, guys, when hamsters have babies, we can't touch them because hamsters smell humans and they will kill the babies. And someone done touched the baby, and we came in and the baby had 3 legs because the mother took the leg off.
Oh,
You're not supposed to touch them. You're not, because when they smell humans, they get fearful. Why I know this? I don't know. So I didn't have one at home, but I did
Random
have
fun
dog,
fact.
cat, fish, turtle, all that good stuff.
Yeah, my first pet was actually before a dog was a pet mouse.
Oh.
My sister and I had a pet mouse, and then we got hamsters, and yeah, I guess they had to have died, but one hamster of ours, my sister's hamster, Cookie, got out. They were in the garage, and
no.
Cookie just went missing. So, R.I.P. We don't know where Cookie
Cookie,
went.
are you still out there?
Still in the garage.
Cookie
Looks
is
like that
sweet.
cookie got crumbled.
Yo.
Shout out to Cookie.
I see what you did there.
You see that? Oh my gosh! I know. I just had a fish. That was it. That was
Those
put a little
also
fish
die
in-
easy too.
They sure did.
That's why I think it's back then it was easy for parents to be like, look and die, like switching down the toilet. Because
Yeah.
like fish and hamsters, like cats and dogs live a really long time and
Yeah.
they grow
Right.
old with you. Those are a little bit rough, but like hamsters and fish, you know, usually kids are like, all right, let's bury it in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cute though.
Oh, so cute. But yeah, it was nice just seeing them trying to run around town and find this whole special hamster.
It's all
It was
Chloe's
cute.
fault.
It's also, the hamster's cage was this beautiful, elaborate cage. It was the
Castle.
Princess Castle. This castle,
Beautiful.
Hamster Castle, is bigger than my LA apartment.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, what?
Blacktail has been living his best life.
Yes.
But can I just say I love that they spelled it out and they didn't think the kids knew. And Penelope's like, died. D-I-E-T. I'm like, yo,
Died.
Courtney's kids are super smart. And North's like, what?
I know. Chloe's like, Penelope, how old are you? She's
Yeah.
like 6. She was like, you're very smart. Oh, I know.
I know.
I said, oh, okay, girl.
That's the confidence we all need.
Yes.
Come on. What an expensive school. You know, your kid better be smart.
So this is doing a really good job with their kids.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's move on to this whole Christmas party that they are having. Kim sat down with Chris, Mama Chris, Manager Chris, to let her know, like, hey, the kids are taking over. We love that you do this party, but unfortunately, it's all your old friends, and, you know, the kids don't want to see them. Nobody knows them. Pretty much, like, girl, we don't want to see your friends. We're moving on. Chris gets so emotional, which I think I would too, because it's like, this is something I've done for years, since 78. So Chris gets emotional, but Kim was like, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to, you know, move forward with this. I'm going to have Kanye do it. Help me out. It becomes a whole thing. Kanye goes over budget.
Of course.
Wanted an ice skating rink.
Snow in the
What?
street of Calabasas, which I feel like is illegal.
Yeah, Kim was like, we
wanted
can't have
snow.
snow in the street.
I love that she knows the logistics. She's like, no, absolutely not. Like, what are you doing?
But if anyone can, it's Kanye.
Right.
You know, he makes it work.
He probably does. But then Kim was like, listen, we're going over. Like, financial issues are just a big thing to me. Like, who would have known Kim counts her money? But go ahead,
Well, that's
girl.
why she's so
Right.
smart and successful now, and she has the coin. Where
That's true.
her husband, on the other hand, was saying he was bankrupt, so and was poor. Kim was learning from her mom, and also their dad too, because their dad used to teach them the
True.
business.
Right.
So I think her and her sisters are really smart about money. So I love that she's like, no, absolutely not. We're not doing this and doing that. It's about inside the party. She's like, he thinks I'm a bad guy, but I like that she's like, no.
I
Right.
know, put her foot down. And I'm
Yeah.
glad she did, because the party
Yeah.
looked gorgeous. It looked like a good time.
Uh-huh. I want to know what their budget was. They're like, we're
Right.
going over budget. You know,
Ugh.
we're taking things out. But what was the budget, and how much did that party really cost? I mean, I'm thinking 100,000.
That was huge.
I would say
You
that
can
too.
ask
I
her
feel
because
like
it
it
looks
was
like
a
they
lot.
read our comments.
Yes.
Oh.
Let us know. I'm really
No,
curious.
under their IG, they were reading comments.
Yeah.
Under the pictures, so that's why I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
you can
that's
just slide in and be
true.
like, how much was the budget?
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Send a tweet.
No, it was beautiful. I do feel Chris because she's the grandmother and it's emotional and
Yeah.
and I think
She
for
looks
her,
great.
she's like, I'm getting old when you're kind of like, I think, like, I don't have kids, but I think it's one of those things when they start their own families, so you start to feel emotional. So, but I think that Kim's probably over it, and she will probably never do this ever again.
Yeah.
But it ended up being beautiful.
It brought her a lot of stress.
Right, a lot of stress. And with that stress, it was like the guest list. They wanted to know who should we invite, who we shouldn't invite. And one person they did invite was Caitlyn. But after sitting down with Khloe, it was Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe at dinner. And Khloe had so many concerns and said pretty much uninvite Caitlyn. And Kim did that because she wasn't at the party. At least I didn't see her.
I thought she was, but she wasn't.
I thought she was, but maybe she just wasn't.
Maybe they didn't show her on the show.
photographed
She was
on the
someplace
show.
with them, right? Something.
Right?
I thought she was at, because I seen the picture. I was like, oh, Caitlyn made it. I was gonna ask you, what do you guys think about that? Like, today, we've been through everything. Here's the thing. Caitlyn has been a part of this family for over 20 years. Caitlyn has raised the Kardashian kids. After Robert died, Caitlyn kind of took over. Caitlyn is also the father of Kendall and Kylie. So I get that mom is going through her thing, and, you know, mom and Caitlyn, which is messed up because of, you know, the divorce. And not the transition part is messed up, but, you know, the whole book situation. But Caitlyn was speaking her truth. So I get their business, but I do feel like I'm like, Khloe, like, this person helped raise you.
Yeah.
This person's been a part of your life since you were a baby. I just, the animosity, it's one of those things, like the sister said, like, I just want us to all get along.
Exactly.
Caitlyn's grandmother, dad to the girls, like, why not? But I'm not Chris, so what do you, I don't know, what do you guys think?
Exactly. And plus, you know, this is Kylie and Kendall's, you know, dad. So it's like they probably want her there to enjoy everything. This is a family tradition. It just really sucks.
Yeah.
It really does suck.
It's tough. Maybe next Christmas they can get it together. Like, maybe Caitlyn's watching this episode and maybe Caitlyn will shoot Chris an apology, or because they were someplace recently where they were taking photos, so I'm like, they look like they're on good terms, Chris and Caitlyn. So maybe next holiday.
Yeah, I think they just need more time.
Yes.
Just more time, because as Chris said, it took her years to get in a friendly relationship with Rob, her ex, and
That's
so
true.
I think just exactly some more time
Right.
for that.
But shout out to Kim for wanting to keep the peace.
Yeah.
I know, Kim really did try. And it looked like Kourtney was going with it. It was just really Khloe who was having such a tough time.
Khloe, you need to put that energy someplace else, honestly, sweetie.
I mean, maybe put it into Tristan, because Tristan was still, his whole basketball schedule was a little crazy. She didn't even know he was going to come home.
Right.
He only had Christmas Day off. He was doing practice on Christmas Eve, and then they had a game on the day after Christmas. But her tradition was she goes up there to Cleveland, which was still shocking to me, even after everything that we've seen happen. And she's finding out, she was still going up there for Christmas, like really making the effort.
Yeah. And I think maybe her mind will also change about Caitlyn, because now she's in her mom's shoes, where I too had a turmoil breakup.
Yeah.
You know, Caitlyn and Chris did something different, but this guy cheated on me. Now we have to keep a tradition alive for the baby, so maybe her mind will change. But it is, you know, it's heartbreaking to see Tristan kind of not care and put the effort in, because, bro, you can get on the plane and you have a kid. This is not like you're a bachelor with your girlfriend, you have a baby, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's trying to make it work.
She's trying. I guess, you know, put forth the efforts, girl. Put forth your efforts. But yeah. You know I love you, Khlo. But I mean, overall, this was a really good episode. It was really cute. Love seeing Paris at the Christmas party.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, Paris just had her new music video with Kim, so glad
But
to
if
see
Paris could
everybody's
be at the
good.
Christmas party, why can't Caitlyn? Kardashian OG fans, you know what I'm talking about. But we'll keep it friendly and cute. Shout out to Paris. I love her.
Kim and Paris are friends. Let's hope Caitlyn and Chris can be friends.
Yes.
Right.
Time.
But no, it was really good episode. I love seeing the kids. Mason wants to be a rapper apparently because his shirt's always open. I just wish.
Mason is almost to the age where Kardashian started season 1, where Kylie's age. Like, did I say that right? Kylie's age.
Yes.
She's wow. Mason's almost to that age.
Time
That's
flies.
crazy. It sure does.
And here we are, season 16.
Oh.
Might be season 30 when Mason and the kids are taking over.
Yeah.
But no, it's a dope episode.
Let's take a break. Yeah. Anything else that you guys wanted to touch on real quick? I love seeing that Cece was in the episode, cousin Cece. So kudos to you, girl. Kim's apartment, or I guess Kim's office space, which I didn't know she had another office space, is in the same building as Cece's house, because she said Cece was 2 doors down or something like that, or the same level. So that was nice to see.
It's good seeing familiar faces like the J-Los, the Paris.
Yes.
Right.
John Legend was performing.
Yes.
Right.
I love seeing the kids, and I love seeing them do Christmas cards. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so I'm like Chris. I get emotional. I'm like, I feel you, Chris. Me too.
Yeah.
MJ was there, Grandma MJ.
Yeah.
So I think out of all, this is my favorite episode so far.
This is my
Yeah,
favorite
because
one.
I mean, it's crazy because they publicize this so much on their individual Instagram accounts. So it's like seeing it all over again. I'm like, wow, because they really did have a great time. Like Kim was saying, Kim was like the best night, and we saw it firsthand. She was hanging out with Paris and the kids, and it was so cool. Yeah, I know Chrissy Teigen was there.
Yes.
With John Legend.
Hopefully
and
next year we'll get an invite this Christmas.
Yes. Still waiting for my invite.
Hey,
Goals.
Just give us 4, 1 for Dakota, and here we all are.
Bucket
We'll be
list
there.
goals.
We won't steal anything. I'll try not to.
Try not to, exactly. But I will be taking a lot of pictures.
Okay.
I want to get in the photo booth. I know every
Yes.
event they have that awesome photo booth, and I
Mm-hmm.
just want to get in the photo booth with that little icon, blah blah's birthday,
Yes.
or
Okay.
someone's whatever party it is.
I might take a napkin or two.
Yeah.
Frame it. I was here at the West Home.
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, so now let's get into some tea time, some news and gossip here that we have for our after show. Little tea. I mean,
Sip some tea.
sip a little.
Cheers,
Sip,
y'all.
sip.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. I can kick it off.
Yes.
Yeah, so we all know we are lovers of Wendy Williams. If you're a fan of Miss Wendy Williams, you know she never shies away from talking about the Kardashians and even Blac Chyna and Rob. But it looks like while Wendy is going through her divorce, she is here in LA and she has been kicking it with the Kardashians and even Blac Chyna. She posted photos of her hanging out with Mama Chris. She had a video saying happy birthday to Kanye. She was at the house for the birthday. Her and Kim was trying to teach her how to do a selfie. You know, Wendy's a little older, and she's like, I don't know how to do this. And she was even at Pride with Blac Chyna. So I think it's interesting. I don't know if it's going to be a special interview because the fact that she was with Chyna and she was
so
with the
long.
Kardashians, it might be something, and I'm really interested to see. And I'm happy to see, Wendy, because she's been going through a lot with her divorce, doing her thing.
Yeah.
The one thing I love about Wendy, like, I know people are like, she doesn't like the Kardashians. I'm like, no, it's not that. She just has a job, and she talks about everyone every single way.
Yeah.
But outside of the job, she's like, hey, girl, let's keep it cute. So I love that
Right.
she was able to go to the West Home and kick it with the Kardashians. Shout out to you, Wendy Williams.
I love Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
Wendy. But Wendy and Chris took a selfie together, and we were talking about this before the show. It's like you can really tell someone's age based on how they take selfies.
Yes.
If it's blurry or the angle's way down here.
Faces over here.
Like you really can tell where they are in life based on how you take a selfie. So I love you, Wendy. I think you're great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Love you, Wendy girl.
Auntie Wendy.
Oh, man.
Yes, and another person we should talk about is Stassi baby. She turned 22 this week, and that's Kylie's best friend. Stassi, I feel like Kylie and Stassi were better friends before Jordan.
I think so, too.
And then it was all about Jordan, but now, Jordan ain't really there right now. And so Stassi has been in
They've
Kylie's
all
life.
had a really interesting relationship because Kylie and Jordan have been friends since they were kids.
Yes.
Stassi had just randomly popped up, and I used to always be like, what does Stassi do?
Right.
Yeah,
But then you're right, then it's like Kylie and Jordan got closer, and they were like, bye, Stassi.
Yeah.
And now that Jordan, she's in the picture, but secretly she's not in the picture, it's kind of like, my BFF. So one, I wonder how Stassi feels, and I wonder how Jordan feels. Like, really?
Yeah. Kylie has I think like 6 pictures based on Stassi's birthday, and they're at the
wow.
pool today, I believe, and a lot of pictures celebrating Stassi's birthday, and they were at Bootsy Bellows on Friday, and she had a whole party, and Tristan was there, right? That's what we were. Tristan and Drake was there, and Kylie was there, and she's like a lot of.
Jordan was there.
Jordan was there.
So many people were
Why was
there.
she-
Fly on the wall.
Okay.
I know. Why was Tristan there?
Because it's Tristan.
Ugh.
He's everywhere.
That is true. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like everyone still gets along. I feel like Khlo gets along with Tristan. I feel like he's everywhere. I feel like Jordan and Kylie are still best friends.
Yeah.
It's a great promo for the show, like to pretend that we don't get along. But I will say the ladies looked beautiful at Stassi's birthday.
Right?
They did. So beautiful. Speaking of birthdays, Kanye West's birthday was yesterday on Saturday. Happy birthday, Kanye.
Kanye.
He just turned 41, I believe.
Wow.
So go ahead, Kanye. Kanye. No word yet if he had a party or if he's like out doing it big. But Kim posted something cute on her page and was just saying how much she loved him and how was his day and. You know, they're just lovebirds. But go ahead, Kanye.
He probably didn't have a party because they're still paying for the over-budget holiday party.
Exactly.
Right.
6 months later.
They're like, let's just have a calm dinner, babe.
Yeah.
At the house with the kids. And they have a new baby. So
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
maybe they're having a nice family Sunday service
Sunday service.
at the West Home.
That's what they're having, exactly.
Hallelujah.
Praise them.
Now let's get into our special segment, something that we love to do, which is Gram Glams. Click, click, click. That's
click,
where
click.
we go through some of the pictures from our favorite girls' Instagram, and we choose who we love at the end. We don't have our little faces, our little heads today, because Dakota locked them up. But that's okay. We'll just shout it out at the end. So first up we have is Kim wearing, I think it's kind of like a snake outfit, like jumpsuit two-piece, getting out this cute little Rolls Royce. I mean, she looks good. Got
I
one
love her
leg
with black
out.
hair.
Yeah.
She look good.
She's killing the game.
Mama 4. That would have been my caption. Mama 4.
Ah.
That's a
Write
cute
that down.
caption. She looks
Yeah.
good. She looks good. And then next up we have Kourtney.
Oh, it's pretty.
Keeping it cute, casual, some jeans.
She looks like Kendall there.
She does,
does.
because that's what I thought that was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kourtney giving some Kendall vibes.
Yes, I
Okay.
love that color pop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
Ooh.
Next we have is Khloe. Chloe's a Barbie.
Barbie for
Barbie.
In her Good American outfits. You know, they just expanded to workout gear. So, I mean, more workout gear.
How
but this
big
is
that
cute.
truck is. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that's Kim's truck.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, she said that Kim let her borrow it for the shoot.
Oh, that's dope. That's a dope truck.
Mhm.
She
What
looks-
a great
She
sister.
looks good, right? Can you imagine? Can I borrow your truck? Sure.
Next up we have
Oh, yeah, that's Kylie and Stassi. So those are the pictures I was talking about. She did like a whole, I'm all about a good photo shoot. You know, like just take pictures of my friends and me.
I
and
love
have a
that
good time.
swing bed that
Yes.
they're on. I need one of those.
But I'm just like, where's the stuff? Where's y'all's clutter? I
Yeah.
know y'all are
Yes.
home, and I don't know. At my home, I have, you'd see some like sunscreens,
Yep.
towels,
Right.
just like mess, clutter. I never see that in pictures or in Kim's house, like when she was like saying the floor plan with the party, like. Where's all the stuff? Where's everyone's stuff?
It's
so clean.
interesting. It's very interesting.
They look cute though. Pretty in pink.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of pretty in pink, we have Kendall.
That's so pretty.
And her outfit in
That
jeans.
waist. Oh my God.
What waist?
Exactly. What's a waist?
What's a waist? What's a waist?
She looks like a pretty ballerina.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks good.
Gives me Rihanna feels.
Yes.
Rihanna wore a very pink, poofy dress to
Yes.
like some kind of red carpet.
That was my favorite look of Reed's too.
Yeah, but Kendall looks great. And I think we have one more up there, Chris.
Ooh, Mom.
Giving
Oh
you
my
Mama
gosh.
vibes. This was actually an ad. Those are
Hashtag ad.
hashtag ad. It's Kim's sunglasses that she just released at her new line. And then she also said that she's doing the it's Kylie's lip gloss on her lips.
Oh, that's a great mama.
Uh-huh.
Does she have on Rob socks? like,
Yeah, Rob socks.
you gotta wear your kids
Yeah.
good American bra.
And I got on Rob socks.
Yeah. Speaking of Rob recently reactivated his Instagram.
Oh,
so
nice.
he has an Instagram again that's run by
Yes,
his
I found out
mom?
why. So legally, he's actually banned from Instagram because of all the nude photos he posted of Black China.
Oh
so
my
legally,
gosh.
he is not allowed to run it. So that's why it says Jenner
Communications.
Communications
Oh.
because of the new. I think it's like the porn law. And what he did to his
Yeah.
baby mama. So, but happy that Rob is back in the, Instagram fair. But if you follow him, he is on Snapchat. So I get to see him, and I do follow him on Snap. See him in Little Baby Dream.
Yes. Alrighty, guys. So you guys can all remember who we might pick for our Grand Glam. Let me think. Everybody think. We'll do a little drum roll. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Kourtney.
Kourtney? Yeah,
2 for Kourtney, 1 for Kendall.
Well, because Kourtney was giving Kendall vibes, so I see that.
Okay.
I see that. But I was just feeling the what waist? What waist?
Yes.
It's just so good.
I loved it. I liked
model.
Kourtney because I love the sun. I love the color pop.
Exactly.
It just like a nice, cool, relaxed, chill photo.
Mm-hmm, definitely same. I was like, oh, she's just relaxing in her kitchen. Like, just a wonderful day.
Just living my best life. I'm 40. Here I am. Snatched.
Got the sun on me.
Snatched.
Got my color pop. She's doing it. The kids are at school. Wonderful. Well, guys, let us know. Oh, well, before we go, actually, I don't know. Let's do some predictions.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
We might have one in there.
Now, you're AfterBuzz TV.
When are we gonna start talking about Jordan and Tristan?
Ooh.
Like,
The
I
season
want
finale.
to.
Exactly.
Is that really gonna be a
I
finale
really,
thing?
I really think it's gonna be the episode before the finale, and then the finale, and then it goes off. That's what I think.
I want
Yeah.
to start talking about it.
I know.
Well, you know what the Kardashian show is doing, the producers are doing? Because you can tell they went back to edit the show. They're
Yeah.
now showing us
Definitely.
angles of Jordan.
Yeah,
They're
a
now-
lot more
Where
Jordan.
they've never done that before. So I think the editors went back in and was like, let's pull her forward.
Yes.
So that way you see Khloe, which they normally interacted, but they're going to try to do this whole like,
Yes.
she was my best friend in our house. And
Exactly.
then, how dare she? So you can tell
You know.
it's coming soon.
You know.
I just don't know how soon.
Right.
Yeah. And you even Jordan in tonight's episode was taking pictures of Kylie and
She's never been this active on this show.
Coco.
No,
Yeah.
she hasn't.
But I wonder, like, you know, Tristan didn't sign his release, so I wonder if Jordan's like, look, say my name one more time, I'm suing you. But that's why I know she's still friends with the family. Whereas Jordan's, like, Tristan's like,
she's
no.
still there. She's still
around.
affiliated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess only prediction is it's gonna get juicy. Hopefully juicier. I don't really think I have any more. I'm trying to remember, y'all, what we saw in our clip. But I think
We're gonna see Kylie next week.
Oh right, Kylie with the taking her mom's office away.
Yeah.
Kylie being that boss that she is. Of course, she's gonna get her office back. She might even get a whole new office. So I
Yes.
can predict her seeing that, like just buying a whole nother place. And like, Mom, you stay there. I got the money. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, and Kylie's doing like a YouTube channel now. It's like
I saw.
to see
Yes.
her office. You got to
Yeah.
see her lip kit office or Kylie Cosmetics and whatnot. So
Oh, that's so cool that she's vlogging now.
yeah,
I'll be watching.
I'll be
I'm
watching,
curious.
too.
Yeah, and we also saw that Kendall got PO'd at Kourtney
Oh,
over a
yeah.
shopping list. So
What's the story behind
I
that?
wanted gluten-free pizza.
Those two have been fighting lately. I don't know.
Yeah, they've been on each other's nerves from the fires, being in the fires, because she took a cup of her, like, I'm missing one of my cups.
Oh right.
Lord.
They took all her oil, the cooking oil.
Yeah, the cooking oil.
It's just a mess.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, let us know in those comments down below on our YouTube page what are your predictions, and of course, give us those 5 stars on iTunes, and we're also on Spotify. So we moved on up. Make sure you like the video when you're over there on our YouTube page. I am one of your hosts here, Howard III. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Howard III. You can also see me on Sundays as well, hanging out with Nakia over there on our sister channel, Black Hollywood Live, when we do Back to Reality at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Rachel, where can we find you?
Yes, thank y'all so much for tuning in. My name is Rachel Robillard, and y'all can find me on Instagram at Rach_Robillard.
Guys, I am Nakia Monet, Meg the Stallion for the day. You can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. And like Howard said on Black Hollywood Live, we do Back to Reality where we talk all reality. And we do talk a lot about the Kardashians because that's our family. You can also catch me on Tuesdays doing Black Ink Chicago, another fun reality show that we talked about. And on Thursdays doing iZombie. I love you guys.
Yes, we will see you guys all next Sunday.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.